were some I really liked. I liked the E flat minor, B flat seven at the end. I like that D flat major and also the G flat major seven I liked at the beginning.
Yep.
And I was not a fan of like the second measure, the fourth, and especially that G flat minor was not the vibe at all.
So the G flat minor really sticks out, doesn't it?
Yeah, that was
Uh,
the sore thumb. Yeah.
you weren't sure about this one, right?
Yeah, yeah, I don't think that really worked.
Okay,
But
and then any others?
and the A flat at the end of the top system there, the fourth measure.
This one you were not
Yeah,
unsure about. Okay, so what you just did when we were writing that, do you know how you picked all those chords?
just the sound.
Ah, what do you mean by that?
Oh wait, you mean like when I told like when we were
Before we
coming.
listen to them.
Oh no, yeah, how I did it was I just looked at the bass note and the melody notes and tried to come up with some like chord scale that goes with that and then just see what happens.
There you go, exactly. And then, so basically, you were like, okay, I'm gonna pick a color for each chord individually, right? What's the other way to pick chords?
Like functionally probably like figure out what I guess first you'd have to figure out like what key the melody is like inferring and then go through and come up with like a functional chord progression that way,
There you
probably.
go. So it's thinking instead of like vertically, it's horizontally.
Horizontal,
Okay?
right, right.
Exactly. Where does one chord go from to the next? Okay, great. So then, real quick, if you had to say, what key do you think this part is in?
It's probably E flat minor again, or I'm sorry, B flat.
Yeah,
Um,
I would say it's still in B flat minor. It's totally. This song is in B flat minor to me.
yeah.
Yeah, totally. Okay, cool. So then let's just go through these real quick and figure out why those chords sound weird. So this G flat major 7, what is that in B flat minor?
That's the flat six.
Okay, cool. So that makes sense in B flat minor. And then what about E flat major 7?
That's the four.
It's a major 4.
Yeah, so it's like some modal interchangey kind of stuff happening.
Yeah, right? So you're kind of going out of B flat minor. That's probably why it started to like, it just struck a chord, pun intended.
Yeah,
Okay, cool. And then what about D flat major 7? What is that?
that's a three.
It's a 3, which totally fits.
Yeah.
And then what about A flat sus?
It's a sus chord built on the flat seven.
Yep, yep. So it's flat 7 sus. Um, that actually makes sense in this
Yeah,
key, but um, that one's probably you just didn't like the function or you didn't like the color. So all right, then the next G flat minor. What is that?
it's a flat six.
Flat 6 minor,
Yeah,
which is like that is some. It's like some wild color. That's like some romantic era, like, and it's also like it's very bold when you just did the major,
yeah,
especially because this song is kind of vampy. So it kind of sounds like it was going back to home, and then you just like completely change it, which is an option. It is for sure an option.
yeah.
Okay, and then this A flat major 7.
Um, that would be the flat seven.
Okay, and you liked that one, right?
I think so. I really liked the last two measures for sure, like the E flat minor and B flat seven, going back to the G flat. I really like that sound. Um,
Mm.
I can't remember too much about the A flat major seven in uh that part, but
Okay, cool. So that's kind of interesting. So E flat minor. What is that in B flat minor?
that's the four, the diatonic now in B flat minor.
Yeah, it's minor 4. Okay, and then B flat 7 in B flat minor. What is that?
That's the one dominant.
Yeah, it's 1 dominant or it's 5 of 4, technically.
Yeah, yeah.
It could be one of these. So 1 dominant. To me, that's like, oh, that's interesting. That's kind of unique. So let me just play that chord progression again. What do you think?
I mean, without the melody there, it sounds like pretty workable.
I think it's workable. I think your bass motion is actually so good that it kind of carried it.
Yeah.
But there's definite things that I would clean up.
Yeah.
All right. So just real quick, if we had to fix those three chords that you have there, like what would you change the E flat major 7 to?
Probably minor.
Yeah, because that way it just fits in the key, right?
Yeah.
So let's see if I can get the right color here. And I would probably do, let's just do minor, just straight up. You can figure out what kind of seventh you want later.
Yeah.
All right. And then what about the A flat sus?
Probably major, right? If I was thinking diatonic land here.
Yeah, and you liked that major later, or
Hmm.
it didn't bother you as much at the very least.
Hmm.
So we can try that. Um, okay, and then what about the G flat minor?
Uh, Probably make it major, right?
Yeah. Okay, so anything else you want to change?
Uh, I don't think so. Maybe we'll see.
Okay, let's check it out. So we have, um, wait. Okay, let's see if I can remember the melody. Bo, de, do, de, do. Oh wait. De, de. So that's
Yeah,
kind of
it's the D
crazy.
flat. Yeah.
Yep. All right. We might need to change that.
Yep.
Be, da, da. And then we have. Da, dee, da, da, dee, da, da. Okay. Better?
Yeah, it's better. I think now it's just like that. Obviously that A flat major, and then to like the G flat major because of that E flat. Maybe it could be like instead of major seven, like like a 6/9 or something. I don't know, something
Mm-hmm.
that, but yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's definitely better.
Yeah. And I would say to me, G flat major 7 and 6/9 are like pretty much the same chord.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, they act pretty much the same. So I think that's totally cool. Just because we've been going for a little while, I'm just gonna tell you what my intuition is.
Sure.
We have this is sick. And then this makes it a minor 6/9 chord, which is pretty sick, right? People love minor 4. It's minor 4 to 1 is like it's what all the cool kids are doing. Okay, so I think so that's all cool. And then we have this. That fits really well. And then what with this A flat, I might do something like that, like voice lead,
Mm.
or which I'm doing like A flat 7. I'm doing like it's not like a sus 13 sus chord. It's just like a 4, right? Going down to 3 and just making a simpler voicing. It makes it sound more like B flat minor, right? You could even do B flat minor over A flat, which that sounds more like sus. And then this G flat is great. It can be any kind of major. And then that's pretty colorful to me.
Hmm.
So I might do another simpler chord there, like even just a triad or like A flat 2.
Like a add to.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that means no third.
Oh, okay. So like a sus two.
Yeah, I'm going A flat, B flat, E flat.
Right. Okay.
Which that's kind of like a modern sound which fits the vibe of what you're doing in the rest of it. And then that minor 4 you've got there is beautiful. It's to me it stands out to have it go to a B flat 7 with like natural extensions. I would probably go like let that be minor 4 to 1. Right?
Yeah.
Which feels very resolute. So let me just play what I just told you. I like this open sound, right?
Yeah.
Major. Like, that kind of vibe is really common. This dang thing is wobbling, that's why I'm so chunky with it. But, right, so oh, that's cool too. But I really love that little
Yeah, that too.
voice leading. You just have to make sure the melody kind of doesn't clash with that, right? Because I'm going to a C there, and then it kind of starts over again, and then I can do that voice leading again, which is just beautiful. I really like the minor 4 to 1, but minor 4 to minor, that's also cool, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so you have just some really, really good stuff here. I didn't have to work that hard because you set up the whole structure. You have all this stuff in your head. You just need to like work backwards a little bit to find it. You see what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, man.